Alright guys, what's going on? Going to head back out to the neighborhood pond again today. We got a little window to catch some fish. Definitely learned from last time that GoPro will pick up pretty good sound, especially with a mic. And if you're sitting there mumbling, it's going to sound like mumbling on video. So it's a little weird to sit here and talk to yourself, but that's what you got to do if you want anything that you're saying while you're fishing not to sound like complete garbage. So that is going to be the goal for today, is to talk like a normal person and not sit there and mumble. So we'll see how it goes. Something I also learned is that I need to have the GoPro on the chest mounted higher. Was definitely getting a lot of shots of the reel in front of the GoPro. I don't know if I just hold it high or what, but I'm gonna try a little different angle, and hopefully this works out better, and then you don't get so many shots of just the reel right there in front of the everything. So what I'm using today is a simple drop shot rig with another stick bait. Downsized my hook pretty substantially. I want to see if I can get a few more bites this way. Hopefully it's a little bit more finesse. It is kind of the middle of the day right now, and I'm hoping that these fish are laid up under all this algae and subsurface vegetation here. I think they should be right under it. If they're not there, they're going to be out deep. So we're going to give it a shot and see what happens here. When I was growing up, instead of cartoons on Saturday mornings, so TNN, Bill Dance, Jimmy Houston, Roland Martin, all these guys. And I used to think how easy it would be to just sit here and talk about fishing while you fished. I mean, seems like it would be the easiest thing in the world. And now that I'm actually out here talking about fishing while I'm fishing, I find that it's not as easy as I once thought. So it's kudos to those guys. I mean, I'm sure they, you've seen outtakes of Bill Dance where he's reading off of cue cards, and I can see why. I mean, you really need to have something to talk about here, or are you just going to sit there in silence? So anyways, I hope that I have a newfound respect for those gentlemen. I mean, I already had a bunch of respect for them, but now from a pure just filming standpoint, I definitely get it. Offset hook, blood red. I fished a number of red hooks before. I don't know if they really catch more fish than just regular colored hooks. I know red's supposed to disappear underwater. I fished red line a lot in the salt, especially surf fishing, because you don't get hit by Spanish mackerel and other things. Your line doesn't get hit, excuse me. That's a real problem if you use a high visibility line in saltwater, especially surf fishing. You will have toothy critters come and hit it and cut you off for no reason, which is a big pain in the rear, especially losing rigs like that. So anyways, moral of the story, I don't know if red hooks work or not. I don't think they do any damage to you, and if they end up having a little bit of benefit, then I don't see why we can't put them on the end of our lines. So anyways, that is my red hook story. Hope you enjoyed. There's a bass right there. I saw him swim up. off there. There we go. Oh. Yep. Man, laid that one right on his head. Right on his head. Right. Oh, stay out of that grass, buddy. Stay out of that grass, buddy. Yo, Shibby. Get out of there. Come on, buddy. Landed that one right on his head. All right, Buster, I'll get you, I'll get you, I'll get you, I'll get you. Let's grass out of the way. You gotta see what I'm doing. Where are you hooked at? Oh, right there in the top. Perfect. All right. Perfect little hook set. That tiny little hook. Oop. There we go, buddy. Man, these fish are just nice and fat. And look at him. He's only, again, about a 2-pounder maybe. 1.5 pounds. But I landed that right on his head. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. We'll catch you later. Alrighty.